please introduce yourself to us and spell your name for the court reporter, please?
My name is Dominic Falzone. I'm Christine Falzone's dad. My Dominic Falzone.
Where do you live?
Effingham.
How long have you lived there?
On and off about 10 years.
Where'd you live before Effingham?
Ospey.
Did you grow up in New Hampshire?
No, I didn't.
Where'd you grow up?
Massachusetts?
Do you have any kids?
Yes.
How many?
4.
Is one of your children Christine Falzone?
Yes.
When was Christine born?
March 19th, 1990.
Did Christine have any children of her own?
Yes, she had 3.
Mr. Falzone, is Christine now deceased?
Yes, she is.
What was she like in life? What did she like to do?
She liked writing in her journals. She loved just being there for people, and she's one of the type of people that would walk into a room and just light it up and make everyone happy. She dedicates herself to her relationships, no matter whether they're good or bad.
I want to focus on a specific time frame with you, December of 2023. Where was Christine living at that time?
Moultonville, down the street from here. I forget the name of the street, actually.
In Ossipee?
Yes.
Was she living with anyone else?
William Kelly.
How long had she known Mr. Kelly?
Roughly 2.5 years.
And over the time that Christine knew Mr. Kelly, did you have occasion to meet him?
Yes.
About how many times?
5 or 6 times.
Do you see Mr. Kelly in the courtroom here today?
Yes, I do.
Could you point him out for us and just identify something he's wearing?
Right there with the tie on, the last one on the defense table.
I ask the record reflect the witnesses identify the defendant.
The record will so reflect.
So I want to back up a little before December of 2023. At some point in Christine's adult life, did she begin to struggle with drug addiction?
Yes, she did.
About when did that begin?
Roughly about 8 years prior. And then she sought help many times, and then finally she was able to be clean for about 2 years.
So I want to clarify some time frames there. You said about 8 years prior. Was that 8 years prior to moving to Ossipee?
Yes.
And then at the end you said she had been clean for about 2 years. 2
Yes.
years prior to moving to Ossipee, or while she was in Ossipee?
While she's in Ospey, Effingham and Ospey.
And as Christine began to struggle with that, was she allowed to live with you when she was in her active addiction?
At times, I did take her in and get her help, yes.
Were there other times where she was not allowed to live?
Yes.
Where did she live sort of in between when she was allowed to live with you and when she got to Ossipee?
With friends or with a boyfriend.
Was that boyfriend Mr. Kelly?
At one point prior to her actually going with him for 1.5 years, which is this last time, she dated him for 6 months, about 2 years earlier.
So she was sort of on and off with the defendant
Yes.
over the period of several years.
Yes.
And at the time she was living in Ossipee with the defendant, were they in a relationship?
Yes.
Did you, do you remember the address of the property they lived at?
I believe it's Waterville Road out here. I know how to get there, I just don't know the exact address.
Would you visit Christine
Often.
at that location?
Often.
About how often?
Every other week.
Can you describe the structure that she was living in there with the defendant?
Back when I used to visit her, I really didn't know. It's after she passed, I learned what it looked like.
What's it look like?
A shack, a little shed.
And you said you'd go see her there about every other week. What would
Yes.
you do when you went to see her?
I would bring food, check on her, make sure she's safe, make sure she didn't need anything.
To your knowledge, during the time she was living in Ossipee, did Christine ever have a job?
Not that I'm aware of.
Did the defendant?
Not that I'm aware of.
Did she have a car where she was
No.
living? Did the defendant have a car?
No.
When you would go to visit her, you mentioned a little earlier that you hadn't seen the actual place they were living until after she died. Were there rules that you had to follow when you would go see Christine?
Yes, I only could pull in so far into the driveway, and it was blocked by a giant tree branch.
So you were only allowed to pull up to a marker in the driveway?
Yes.
Were there other rules?
Yeah, I could not drive off with Christine. I couldn't have my vehicle running unless it was during the winter.
Did you have to give advance notice when you went to see her?
Yes, I did.
And when you would pull your truck into the driveway, how would you visit her? Would that happen in your truck, outside?
Within my truck. I wasn't allowed out of it.
Were there any occasions when you visited with Christine in your truck in the driveway that you saw the defendant watching you?
Once.
And on that specific occasion, did he actually prevent you from visiting with her?
Yes.
About how long prior to her death was that?
Roughly 5-6 months.
So during the time frame, and I don't remember if I asked this yet, how long were they there in Ossipee?
They were there roughly about a year, maybe just over a year.
So during that year span, did you ever see the inside of where she was living?
No, I didn't even see the shack.
Were you aware that Christine was pregnant prior to her death?
At first, in the beginning, she used to ask me for money for prenatal pills. And then I thought maybe she lost it because she stopped asking.
So at what point did she start asking for those? How
March, April.
March or April of 2023?
Yes.
And then when did she stop asking for them?
Didn't really realize. I just didn't give her money.
When, Mr. Falzone, was the last time that you saw Christine alive?
Right around Thanksgiving time, just before it,
And that would be
of
2023.
2023.
And at that time when you visited with her, did you notice whether or not she was pregnant?
She wore large clothes, so no, I didn't.